Hello, Capricorn. I don't know why I was going to call you a chapter or Cancer. I don't know. I was almost there. But hello, Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys could be writing or I don't know. I just slipped up basically. This is your reading for the week of the 20th going to the 26th of November. I'm going to dive straight in for you guys. Just going to quickly pull you out some oracle cards. And we'll dive into it for Capricorn, please. All right, so the first cards you have in this oracle deck is the first chakra, which is the base chakra, okay? So it's to do with your identity this week. This is quite deep grounding stuff that's going on for you. You guys could be finding that your beliefs are changing. The way that you approach the world is changing, okay? Underneath that, you do have cornucopia here. So you guys are attracting in an abundance because of new belief systems that you are bringing into your individual world. Does that make sense? In this other deck, we have deep knowing and higher power. So some of you are unlocking a gift here. I'm hearing one that was passed through your ancestry line is what I'm hearing. This is something where you guys are unlocking this very deep intuition within you to really know who you are, to know where you're supposed to go. A lot of you may have felt quite lost, Capricorn, okay? You might have felt as if, you didn't know who you are, didn't know what you were here to do. This is very much changing. And this is unlocking this cornucopia. And also it feels like part of your purpose, part of your calling. It's going to give you answers of what you need to do. As you can see here, your third eye is opening. That's about seeing beyond. That light is kind of stretching out into the universe as well. So definitely feels like you're connecting to your spirit guides a lot more within this week. Deep knowing here tells me that maybe this is something you've always had. Again, it's in your bloodline. All right, you are connecting to a higher power. You know what you need to do moving forward this week, which is lovely. All right, let's dive into your tarot. Let's see what's coming out for you guys, Capricorn, this week. All right, for Capricorn, overall energy, 4 of Wands. You guys are reaching a milestone this week. This is a card of celebration, success, reaching a goal. It's also an engagement card, okay? So it could be like a celebration or a party coming up this week. Queen of Wands, I like it. For those of you who are in a spotlight here, I do definitely feel like there is a lot of attraction coming away, but that's not just to do with your beauty, all right? Because some of you are definitely shining this week, looking good, feeling good. Your energy is really top tier, but also it just feels like you're attracting in a lot of opportunities and admirers is what it feels like. And again, not just love and relationship, but also to do with career-wise, okay? So whatever it is that you do this week or are doing this week, you are glowing. You are growing. Also, they want to point out here, which is a very lovely energy, a lot of fiery energy. So it could be pertaining to hobbies, creativities that you guys do, passions that you may have this week is definitely up and rising. Anything else with Capricorn? The Fool. And a 7 of Pentacles. This is interesting. The fact that this card was kind of like closed off, I wanted to show it to you. Like it was still not upside down, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't facing upwards, but the Fool card was. This tells me that there is a leap of faith that you guys did do or will be doing this week, okay? That is leading towards a lot of progress, yes, but you may feel like you jump into it straight away. Maybe the beginning is very quick, whether it's an idea, a career, something that you just do on a whim. The Fool card really is kind of like, what have I got to lose? And I feel like you end up actually working towards something that you thought, again, was only short term, but ends up being something that really pays off for you. 7 of Pentacles is very different to the Fool, so it kind of tells me that this happened as a bit of a surprise or will do. Something that was only supposed to be done like shortly. I don't know if it's a relationship or again it's a career or a job opportunity. Like it was just something that was supposed to be a quick little thing, just random, like let me just do this. Maybe the universe guided you there. Definitely feels like that. And it leads towards a lot of progress. Something that maybe it takes a lot of work. 7 Pentacles is not, super easy, but it is very rewarding. And you may still be waiting to harvest or have been waiting for a while to receive some of the benefits of what you've put time and effort and energy into. It does feel like you are going to get that, okay? Anything else? What the blockages for the week, please, for Capricorn? What can they expect as a blockage or a challenge this week? Four of Swords, okay. There may be some time where you might need a break. Maybe it's to do with your health. You have the Tower card as well. Let's get one more. You have the Strength card too. Okay. I will say that I do have a bit of a message here coming through for you guys to make sure you are paying attention to your health, okay? Make sure you're rebuilding yourself if you do fall sick this week, okay? Get those ginger shots in. They're very powerful. I always have them when I feel like I'm gonna like catch a cold or something. Four of Swords says that it is time to take a break when necessary. Maybe you might struggle with that this week. This is in a challenge position. But Strength, the Tower, Four of Swords. Something may come up that you don't expect this week. It may cause you to take some time off. All right. The Strength card coming through just kind of indicates a good result at the end of it anyway. So if there is something that you need to heal from, taking the time will make you stronger, okay? Even if this is like emotional, there is something that you are healing from. The Tower card says that this happened very abruptly, whatever this is. Okay, it seems to just happen. This is divine intervention as well for some of you, okay? So whatever it is, the universe is stepping in. Something is happening in a fated way. It did require you to probably rest, to heal from things that, again, may have hurt or, health-wise, whatever it is to you. The Strength card being here is quite nice in the end. This says that there's a good result regardless. So again, if health has been a problem, it will be resolved. Just make sure you are resting. If it's to do with heartache and pains, again, you will heal from this and you will gain a lot of strength afterwards, okay? Let's see what happened in a recent past, please, for Capricorn. Six of Wands. Okay, these are good cards, I must say. I like it, Capricorn. It feels like you're on a bit of like a winning streak, or this is something that's only recently just started to happen. You have Six of Wands, which is celebration, success. This could be a promotion. This is gaining traction, attention. The Empress, again, is really about your beliefs. Some of you may have recently changed your beliefs, started to maybe manifest a little bit more, say affirmations a little bit more here. The Empress is really about attracting and not chasing. It's about knowing your worth. Some of you may have recently visited a mother figure with the Empress or something to do with that coming through. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. All right. Six of Pentacles is also like, this usually is about good karma, by the way. It's about the scales balancing out. What you give out to the world, you do get back. Some of you may have, as a job given to people, maybe as health, whatever it is you do, it feels like you do give to others, you do help others. Or even if it's something you do as a hobby, this feels like you are gaining a lot of success because of what it is that you do, from what it is that you're putting energy towards. Even if it is to do with you just changing, like, this makes a lot of sense. Even if this hasn't happened yet, the fact that the Empress is here, it says to me that just being in this energy itself is really auspicious. It's very lucky. There's a very lucky energy around you, and it is going to be attracting in a lot of abundance for you. And I can see that. I can see it a lot. So again, like some of you, I am sensing like this is some inner work that's being done. The Full card, again, you might just be doing small little things, not expecting much. Like, what have I got to lose if I just say these affirmations, or if I just do this one little thing every single day? Like it almost feels like small efforts end up bringing out some really big results for you guys around this time. Okay, that's the energy that you're in. Yeah, Magician here. You're manifesting strong. Very, very strong manifestation energy around you. The veil feels very thin. All right, in the near future, please, for Capricorn. You have Happy Novel, which is an extra card in this deck, which speaks of blessings. All right, receiving a gift in the near future from the universe. Near future for Capricorn. You have the Hierophant. All right, you guys could be finding a really good, the Hierophant for me is either like a contract, business contract. It can also be like it's about commitments, okay? Commitments with people. So some of you could end up in a relationship in the near future. If you are already in a relationship, one thing I will have to say is you might need to look at something differently, or someone in a relationship is going to look at something differently, and it is going to smooth out a lot of problems that maybe you're having. If this is the same in terms of, let me speak about it, because Hierophant, Happy Novel, these are good cards. Commitment, promises, like these are like, this is you ascending. This is like getting permission for something for some of you, I'm hearing as well. Commitments are going strong. There is a blessing coming through. You also have a message though with the Hanged Man, Piscean energy, Taurus you also have here as well. With the Page of Swords, the Hanged Man is usually about looking at something in a different perspective in order to gain some form of enlightenment, truth, understanding on a situation. All right, to look at the world a little bit differently. And that may be what you're doing already. Page of Swords is also about diving deep, okay? It's kind of about that curiosity to dive deep. So whatever you guys are like studying or doing differently, I like it. Feels like there is a lot of depth coming through for this, especially when it comes down to maybe your spirituality. You guys are definitely becoming more enlightened or connected. You're understanding a lot of answers in the near future, okay? It could be from this kind of commitment that happens that you get more connected, that you see things differently. Okay, another message I have with that combination though, for some of you, don't react, make sure you're responding, not reacting, okay? The first initial reaction may be coming from a wounded place, in a relationship, in a commitment, okay? It feels like a good commitment is coming through, but the way that maybe it's addressed or approached, maybe the person that you're dealing with, at first, like if you were to experience this still from a wounded place or from your old self, because I think you're changing. With that first chakra, you are definitely changing. It would be like defensive, and why are you saying that? But instead of doing that, it's okay, let me go deep into this, let me try and understand it. Hanged Man, going upside down, putting yourself in a different perspective. You might actually see this more as a blessing than anything else. So again, take your time. In the near future, I feel like this will come very spontaneous to you anyway. There's something different about what's coming up for you. And I can't help but look at this. In this card, like the center is sitting happy, and this one is getting shoved down the chimney. So I wonder if there is like a meaning behind this. Who knows? Be careful when you're facing criticism. Don't let it take a hold of you. Okay. Anyway, let's get you some advice. Let's get you some advice, please, for Capricorn. 3 of Swords. Advice. All right, 7 of Swords. Damn. 8 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So something that you guys need to hear. It does feel like it's pertaining to a past connection. By the way, you have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, which seems like your energy. With the 7 of Wands, this says you are deserving of love. This is very similar to me as the Empress, okay? You are just kind of feeding into yourself at this moment. Maybe there is love coming in for you guys, and that's something that you need to, that is part of your advice, is that, the wheel is turning here. And I say that because you do have these cards with the 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. This tells me you've been through quite difficult relationships in the past. Lies, cheating, deception, whatever it is. 3 of Swords, it kind of feels like for some of you, someone was a little bit selfish, someone didn't really care. Maybe some of you, this feels like a very bitter ending, I'll be honest. Some of you may have had to leave the situation. Maybe you were the one who had to leave. You had to walk away from all those emotions that you had because someone wasn't playing a fair game, someone was hurting you, and, unapologetically is what I'm feeling. I feel like this person is not a very nice person, whoever they are. This is the 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. That's someone who knew they were bringing pain, but did nothing to prevent it. They carried on doing what they did. Someone who lacks self-control, lacks self-discipline. This person seems reckless to me. This person's I could keep going. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. That does go to the 10 of Swords, all right? So that is an ending here. 8 of Cups, so the ending happened because you had to walk away. But look, the Wheel of Fortune is there. When things are bad, good must come through. because the wheel is always turning. And because we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here, part of your advice is to let that go. Allow the wheel to turn and to trust that things are going to work out very well for you in terms of your love life and in terms of you in general. A lot of you are starting to put this love into yourself because, again, the people who you tried to give it to took advantage of it or whatever. You're now finding peace. You're now finding fulfillment in your own life, abundance in your own life, because you walked away from something. And some of you need to hear that. Whatever you walked away from, even if it was a job, whatever it was, it caused pain, it caused heartache, it was deceptive, it was not fair. But by walking away from that, you honor yourself. Like, that's what you guys need to hear. So some of you might be regretting a decision or wondering if it's the right decision to make. You did the right thing. Some of you really need to hear that. You did the best thing that you could have done for yourself. And that is, at the end of the day, when you're going up against someone who is kind of going against you, walking away from it was the best thing that you could have done for your own emotions and your own, heart. So don't regret that. And again, maybe that's what you guys are still healing from with that Tower card, Strength, and Four of Swords. Regain your strength. Make sure you're doing that. All right, T. Well, let's get you some additional messages in a Tea Leaf Tarot for you guys. For Capricorn. Okay, you have some significance around the month of April. This could be the upcoming April or the last April we just went through. You have staff you'll be taken care of in difficult times. You have hand coming through in need of help, assistance, and guidance. This could be you or someone else who's reaching out for you for help. You have hat, you'll be playing a different role, which means that you're changing. Maybe your job role is changing also, but Elephant is coming through, which is lovely because this says a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And I believe it did. And also it is going to impact your life and like your quality of life because you stood up for yourself. You told, which translates to the universe, by the way, when you change the energy of what you're accepting, and if it's like low vibrational crap, whatever it is, when you go, no, I'm not taking that anymore, I'm going to be, only settling for a certain level of things, then that's what you're also telling the universe too. It's when we start to accept things that we know we shouldn't, like, oh, I shouldn't accept that or whatever, but I'm going to just in case, you're telling the universe this is what you believe you're worth, or that's what you believe you want and desire. So then they give you more of that. But when you actually walk away from a situation or stand your ground, place those boundaries, whatever it is that you did, because I think you've already done it, unless you're in the middle of doing it and that's your advice, then, you start to actually translate, you're telling the universe now and communicating to the universe through action, all right, through rejection of things, that you are deserving of more. So they're going to give you more. They're going to give you better things, all right? Well, anyway, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me, Capricorn. I send you my love, and I hope to see you guys next time, all right?